Hey guys, right, I'm going to teach you how to make a paper gun, which is this. And it actually shoots because of this elastic band and this trigger. So, this is basically how it works. It shoots. This is the little thing that I just made, but if you want to make a little mini ninja star, then that's cool. It still works. I'm going to have to use a elastic band in the tutorial because I don't have another one. You will need ruler, pen to mark things with, scissors, sellotape, and most of all, paper. Right, put your paper to one side and take one sheet. Right, first you're going to measure 1.5 centimetres, so that's that. Well, I think you all know what 1.5 centimetres is. From the bottom, this way, and I'll show you the mark in a minute. So, 1.5 centimetres. And then you need to put the ruler just at the top of where the I'll show the marker first. It's just there from the bottom. Then you need to put the ruler just above the mark where you put it, and then fold. Make sure the ruler's either in the middle where the mark is, or overlap the ruler from the paper in case you make a bad crease and then it just won't work. It will fail. Right, so then you fold that against the ruler to make a good crease, and then just carry on creasing until you get to the end. If this fails, obviously I will post another one of the other half, and because it just doesn't last very long sometimes. So then keep folding until you get to the very end, and then tape it up once you've done that. If you want to go ahead, whilst you're watching this, you can, because I think you might know what's coming. You basically keep folding it, tape it, and then fold it in half. And then, you might think I'm gay doing this video, but it's actually quite fun when you get round to finishing it. So you get your bit of tape, and then tape it down the middle. So it's like this. And then do it either sides so it looks quite smooth. This video could probably last about 12 minutes, because that's how long the YouTube video lasted. And if it does cut off, obviously, I will post a second video like I said. So, once you've got this all ready like that, you then bend it, measure them both up to the top so it's like equal, and then shove your finger just down there. That sounds wrong, but you know. Shove your finger down to the bottom, and then just make a crease so it's folded equally either sides, so it's like that. Then you get your second one, which I made earlier. Just roll it up, and it's 4 centimetres from the bottom. Just roll, and then fold up. And then you have to have it about 1 centimetre. So the crease in this one and the big one that you make, which is 4 centimetres. You just do exactly the same, just 4 centimetres. You have to make it at least 1 centimetre from the crease, and then just fold so it's right down diagonal. And then you just measure it out again on the same side, on the opposite side. Measure out 1 centimetre, and then you do the same on the other side, and then I'll show you the next step. So like that, and then put it across here, so it's like this. I'll lift it up and show you in a minute once I've made the crease. And then you basically get this. So this needs to stay out of the way, and make sure it turns out to be like that. And then you need to bring it in so it looks like that. And then you get this, and you put it through this gap on this side, and then put it through the same gap on that side. Keep posting through, and it should pop out the top like that. Now, you probably all know that this is the gun, and you probably all know that how to make this bit, but this is not just it. Once you've done this, you need to take this out and just put it to the side for a minute. I have two because I made one earlier and it cut, so yeah. So I have two in case one goes wrong, so that's a pretty good idea. So you need to get this bit here, so you've got the diagonal bit in there. This bit here, you need to grab the scissors and you need to just cut a little dent into this. So it's like this. And then grab it in the bin. And it should turn out to be like that. It's being like a, you know. And then leave that there. Put that to the side, scissors to the side. Now you need to get another piece of paper and mark from the bottom just about a hot 1 centimetre and about another 2 little marks. So basically, just, you know, those little 2 lines after the 1, just up to there will do. From the bottom, and mark where the 0 is, and it should be this far from the top, from the bottom even, about that far, that little dot, and put the ruler exactly in the same place. Basically just keep folding it and keep folding it, tape it up, and then fold it in half again. This is the trigger. The video has been on for 6 minutes 45, so I'm actually doing okay. But I didn't fold mine all the time. This guy just did it straight away, and I actually folded one of these before. So, right, you can have your trigger. Your trigger doesn't have to be, well, it does have to be just over 1 centimetre because then it won't fit in your gun. But you can have your trigger as long as you want or as short as you want, in case you've got short fingers like me, obviously. And my trigger's that big, and you just, so it's, when it's properly set up and stuff, it turns out to be that small, which is okay for me. But if you want, you can have it this long, yeah. And then you just keep folding this bit of paper, and then once you get to the top, just to let you know, you can use glue and any other tape you want, but this tape is preferable because it's very, very good tape and it will stay stuck. So once again, just tape it up like usual. And stick here on one end, and then if it does overlap like this one has, just either do that or snip it off. Then you get this bit. If you do have any bits of tape loose like that, you just snip it off. I'll show you in a minute. I'll do mine. And then the paper bits are a bit fiddly, so if you have shaky hands, you might want to ask somebody else to help. So if you have a bit like that, tape bit there, you snip here and make sure it's all good. So now you actually do fold this bit, and then same again, fold it in half, and then this bit comes back in. You need to get it from the back, I think. Yeah, from the back, and from the back, so it's like that, and post it through here. If this bit doesn't work out, then just turn it around and post this through this way. But I'm not sure, but I think it's this way that you do. I didn't really follow the steps. Yeah, right. So once you've done that, you then do that. Yeah, this is the right way. You've got this now, and so you get this bit here, this skinny one, because you've already got the fat one and the other skinny one. This one is just about the same size, but this is a bit bigger. So then you post it through as if it's a gun, This bit is a bit fiddly because you've got to get the paper right through. I got confused because I didn't think it would go. And there you have your trigger. Now, you see it moves like that. Once you've done that bit, you can either pull it out or just leave it as it is. Depends how strong your scissors are. But once you've done that, you need to tip it upside down or whatever and make a little snip in this bit here so that, make that bit bigger. A little snip in the back so that your trigger, the end of your trigger can flop in. So once you've done that, just push this bit back in from what you cut, and then this should actually fit inside the little slit that you just made into the back. And depending how long you want your trigger to be, I might make mine a bit longer so it's easier to shoot with. You snip up here so it makes it an isosceles triangle. Jesus. And then you cut across here. You're probably thinking, oh my god, he's getting rid of the bit that you need, but I'm actually not. I'm making a mess around. And then, so now you have a gun with a proper trigger. You push it up a slight bit and it will look like this. Once it looks like this, you need to snip it so it's like that. And then once it's like that, you push it down into the slit. If you want, you can stretch it wider, your slit, because sometimes it won't work. I think I might. You just lift that bit up and pull this bit out, and then you cut deeper. Push this in here. Look, it's already taken me 12 minutes 14 seconds. I'm not as quick as the other guy. He took 12 minutes 59 seconds. I'll probably take a bit longer. So it's pointing out a little bit, and then you've got this bit here. This is where you make your ninja star if you want to, or you can just leave it. For now, you need to do this bit. You either tape this bit up first and then cut, or you just cut now and not tape it up. I haven't. Mine's just like that. I am shaking. And then you cut about that far from the top, and this is where your elastic band slits in the front. Make a fairly deep cut into the front, and you get your elastic band. You can use any elastic band if you want, just helps if it's skinny and very powerful. You need to slit it down this gap. You may want to stretch the gap open to get this bit in. I'll be gutted if this ends just as I finish. So you get this bit, so it's like that, and then pull this back over the top. This needs to go back into place. You might just pull this bit just a little bit deeper. If you're having trouble making your gun, ask either an adult to help or somebody that's good with origami. And then you pull this bit back through, put the trigger back down here so it's into place, pull the elastic band back and put it above you know this bit here, this pointy bit, put it above that because that's the trigger and that's what you pull back to make that bit move, as you can see. And that's what makes the elastic band fire out the ninja star. Now, the ninja stars are a bit dangerous because this morning I made one and my mum took it off me because I hit my sister. Well, I didn't hit my sister, but it was close to her. And basically, as you just saw then, it pinged off. Okay, that ninja star bit was a lie, but I don't know how to make ninja stars. So then you get this bit. Here's your elastic band all pinging. So there's your gun. Now you put your thingy-mabobbin, put it here, boom. That's much better. I'm using this one. Thanks for watching. Hope you make one yourself. Cheers.